this is your interface version, 1.16. And then if you want to see the other, you will go to settings and then hardware info. In hardware info, this is your Variac version 06. This is your DSP 117. First, we're going to upgrade Variac. In order to upgrade, you go exit, and then you go to, of course, upgrade. Before we do that, we are going to take a USB stick, and you can put it here, or to be more exact, oh yeah, here, it's on. And now if I say upgrade, he's asking me USB disk, I'm okay, USB disk, and then I just open 126 and I pressed select files, and I go to the very bottom, because at the very bottom you have exactly Variac. I just need to press this to select it and then say start upgrade. Do you want to proceed? Yes. And now you just have to be careful not to lose the supply. He does everything by itself. Variac takes a little bit longer, about 2 to 3 minutes to upgrade, because it's a big deal. We have 0.6 now, and we will have after that 0.9. So you can follow the whole process here, but anyway, when everything is done, you will get an information. Upgrade completed successfully. Remove the USB key, turn off the STS, and then remove the power plug. Wait 1 minute, put back the power plug, wait 2 minutes, turn on the device. And then after that, we will continue. Again, the firmware upgrade, you don't have to do very often, because let's say a few times a year we change this. We change it if we had a function, or we found a bug and we fixed it, or we made a new interface, more or less that's it. But even if you use this firmware, it will work fine, the old one. It's just that it's like with your applications on your telephone, your smartphone. You don't have to upgrade them, but if you don't, it will be bugging you with that number 1, you know, to upgrade, and you just press OK, upgrade, and then you're done. Unfortunately, it's not that easy like on iPhone or Samsung. You don't just press the button and it's done. It is a process, but still it's not that difficult. And you can see also here, so 123 is the version which is, this is the file version, the new, and this is the version on the instrument. So now we have 06, that later we'll have 09. For interface, we have 116, we'll have 126, and for DSP we have 117, and we will have 123. So I think he's more or less around 1/2 of what he has to do. You mentioned also surge arresters. For surge arresters, it's also easy to do, but I'm not sure what are the nominal values for tan delta for surge arresters. They're different. You have to find that in some catalogs or factory. You have to ask the people who produce these surge arresters, tell me what's the normal value for surge arrestor. Because even for transformers, when I tell you 0.5 tan delta is border for the new transformer, that's true only if you have oil-filled transformers. If you have dry transformers, for example, we measure a tan delta of a dry transformer, which means it's a big case, and you have a primary and secondary inside, but it looks like a big cubicle. You can go in. There, 0.7 is quite okay, because that's that type of transformer. So, you know, it's not a straightforward thing. Like when you test relays and you want to trip a relay and you know it has to trip in 200 milliseconds, you know that you are expecting 220, 230 milliseconds of tripping time. That's it. But for transformers, it's a little bit different. You know, it's more like a human body, and if the doctor listens to your lungs and your heart and everything is fine, then that's fine. But if he hears something which is not fine, then you need to do special tests. So, upgrade completed successfully. One file were updated. Unplug the USB key, switch off switch off, unplug the power cable for at least 60 seconds, then reconnect and wait at least 2 minutes before switching on. Okay, now what we do is we turn off the device, we remove the USB key, and we remove the power supply, and we wait for about 60 seconds.